Right everyone, WeaponCollector here. I thought I would do the 175lb crossbow, the Cougar 175lb quad-limbed crossbow versus stab-proof vest panel. Right, this isn't going to be a criticism on the crossbow. This is more a test of these panels. I want to see what these can withstand. As you know, I've tested this before on my Barnett Commando 2 compound crossbow, and if you want to see the results of that, I'll put a link here. You can go and watch that now if you want, and then come back, or I'll put a link in the more info section and you can watch it after, or a link at the end to see the results of that. That was £150. But the crossbow I'll be using is the Cougar quad limb crossbow, 175lb draw weight, 300 feet per second. Right, there's that. And I am going to be using general field tips for the first test. See that there? And then for the second test, I'm going to try one of these 3-bladed broadheads. All of this stuff, if you're interested, is from Blades and Bows. Right, so I'll just talk about the panel quickly before we get on to shooting it. This panel, I can't remember what the website's called, but I'll add a link to the more info section if you're interested in these. This is an upgrade panel, and the rating for this is knife resistance 1 and spike protection 1. So this is basically the lowest decent knife protection you can get. You can obviously get different ones, but this stuff's pretty thick, so if you were stabbed with something, you wouldn't feel the pain of the stab, if you understand what I'm trying to say, because it's so thick. See, it's almost probably about 8mm thick. You get other vests that are very thin, which I'm sure that would feel like someone whacking you with a stick really hard, I think. You know, I don't know. So yeah, this is KR1 SB1 upgrade panel versus 175lb crossbow, broadhead and field tips. Right, we're going to doing the shooting now. Right, that was a full-on, decent bit right in the middle. Did not go through. That was a 175lb crossbow with a field tip. That one just went in the edge, so that don't really count. It barely even went in the actual Kevlar type stuff. Yeah, look, bit of a hole, but this side, all you've got is a little bit of a lump. So that would not be a fatal shot in the slightest. Now I'll try it with broadheads. Right, as you can see again, did not go through. There's the end there. Nothing sticking through at all. All that out, broke the tip. Nice little triangular cut there, but still no penetration. Right, back. Quite surprising, wasn't it? That surprised me. Goes to show one of these panels would be able to withstand someone stabbing you with the power of 175lb, you know, hitting down on you. That little corner there is a bit where I missed. But there's the Broadhead hit. And it's really not done a lot really, apart from it's cut the sides, but it never went through. And there is the field tip. You can just feel the end, like a bulge on the back there, on both of them. But that did not penetrate, and if you were shot with that from the distance that we did it, I reckon you could carry on, you know. It'd feel like someone whacking you with a stick, I reckon, you know, pointing a stick in your back, but it's not going to kill you, so, you know, who cares, do you know what I mean? I reckon you could carry on. Here's an interesting bit. You can see the material they use inside. I don't know if I'll see if I can show you that. If you feel them, they almost feel like sandpaper. They're very rough. Yeah, so that's the panel. That was the result. Oh, hang on. Here's what's left of the bolt. The end is bent there, as you can see, and the Broadhead tip, the thread snapped off, and one of the blades has been bent. Yeah, you can see that would actually protect you pretty well, those panels. Now, like I said, and if you're interested in any of the things you've seen, the crossbow, the panels, all the links will be down below, and if I can get any other things to test the crossbow on, I'll do that, or things to test on the panel, and I may even do a closer shot at the panel at a later date, you know, half the distance, see how it performs then. And maybe with the panel up against different things, because the only thing is, I reckon it was good how I did it, because I reckon if you put that against a log or something, the bolts may penetrate slightly more. But then I don't think it's realistic, because a human body is soft and it moves, whereas which is like what I did. So I reckon it's quite realistic. If you put it against a log, the log's not going to move, and then the bolt can carry on giving a lot more force. I may try that later, but you know, it's probably not worth it, because I think I did the most realistic test you could do. Maybe putting the panel on a big piece of meat that's nailed onto a board that can move slightly might be a good idea, and then we can look at the meat, see if there's any damage on it. Right, that might be a later video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out the links and all that, and don't forget to check out Blades and Bows. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.